on the outer edge. On the outside edge. Stay on the outside edge. Yeah. Outer edge. The outer edge.
I like that.
The other one could be imagine there's no context.
Imagine there's no context.
That's good. Imagine there's no context.
It's
easy if you try.
No layout below you. Above you only dry.
All right. What kind of camel is that? Anybody know?
Dromedary?
Thank you. That's good. That's good. Why do we call it dromedary camel case?
One camel.
One hump, not two. You already looked at the slides.
No, I've seen it.
Now, what kind of camel is that?
Two hump.
To those of you who haven't done it before. Yeah, it's a two-hump camel. What do we call them? That's a Bactrian. And how do we remember it's a Bactrian?
Because two humps is...
And where are there two humps in the words? In the B of Bactrian. Got it? D has got one hump. B has got two. What goes on in John Simler's head is a black box to somebody else. If we could reproduce that stuff so it doesn't seem like a black box and seems more transparent, right? Then we could all collaborate better.
I said we rule the world.
Don't sneeze. You have to. If you're going to sneeze, please leave the room immediately before the sneeze.
You're going to have to dig kind of deep into some of the stuff that you might not be familiar with, like the dreaded choose functions. But when am I ever going to use that? Well, during the FileMaker certification. It's just like algebra in high school. I'm still waiting to use that.
Now, do you usually include a picture like that with that?
Notes exist.
A lot of times you turn printing off for folks, but if you put in like some email thing where they have to generate a PDF and it attaches to the email and sends out, you're going to have issues with that. You got to turn on allow printing. As a matter of fact, it just occurred to me that is exactly what's going on with one of our solutions right now. So I'm glad I got a chance to bring that up.
Alternate key, which means it doesn't have any implied direct significance. It's a primary or foreign key. It's not a calculation, and it's not global. Alternate could be numeric or text, generally. Could be really anything. But KA1, pretty obvious, a numeric key. I could put an N in front of it. I used to do that, but then I'm like, there's way too many prefixes now. Alternate's good enough.
You're concerned about one more letter.
Yeah.
I'm glad this is your room.
Over here.
New account, Chris, no password, because that's how I roll.
Hey Jerry, it's Lee.
Yeah, wait, Lee, you know everything.
I know. I was going to see if you did. So. Yeah.
Yeah, I stole it. I figured out what you mean.
That's what you're saying. They're expensive.
Well, now we're good for another 3 hours.
Years ago, when it was still available, downloaded a free, and you all can have this free copy of 3M's Post-it notes. This is virtual Post-it notes on your computer, which I can show you on this machine, and on Windows. So it's nice little yellow Post-it notes that can sit on top of any program or not, and you can resize. And it's a cool little thing. I give that to customers that I'm working. I give them those free little productivity tools. It makes them really happy.
Are they like, welcome to 2004?
Did you have to leave early? Okay, good.
We have an interesting relationship with FileMaker, with the mothership. People in this room, we are the front lines of FileMaker in most cases in these engagements. Unless FileMaker calls you up and says, hey, we got this person, can you be the... Are you recording this part? Maybe I shouldn't. Anyway, so on my next slide, I'm kidding.
The slide set, knowing that we're on slide 74 of 86.
Yeah! School's out, baby!
Multiple
to have to.
Good. I'd be happy with that.
If we can do that.
What do you put all your variables in there?
Yeah, I just don't think it's gonna work.
New naming convention. Uh-oh.
Shut up.
Another 34 slides.
Recursion meaning of I've got a recursion meaning of I've got a recursion meaning of I've got a
Get Password. That'd be a funny little T-shirt, actually, for all of us nerds.
For the purposes that I'm trying to present, I want to get the basics across, and then hear the discussions about alternative paths. But I'll be a little bit militaristic about it in the presentation.
Oh, does that go with the boot camp part?
Yeah.
It's only 2 a.m.
Don't put that in there! This is a business system, you can't have quotes of the day.
we're not recording, are we?